Hey guys, what's up here? Camflht today, back with another video, and today guys, we are going to be talking about why Hunger Games has lost its popularity. You know, it's always been that iconic game, you know, and with the movie and everything, it used to be really big, but, you know, you go on servers like Hypixel, for example, and you see Bed Wars with, like, some 12,000 people on. I don't even know how much, it's like that, it's big. But Skyblock with like 30,000, and you see Hunger Games with, you know, 100, just 100 people. You know, it doesn't make sense, and people that used to play Hunger Games wouldn't understand at all why that is. So, basically, to get into it, Hunger Games was really big in like 2012, and it even made some YouTubers careers. Like Bed Wars made some careers. For example, you know, you could say, oh, I don't know. Shotgun Raids. He was a big Bed Wars player. He had some really good videos over Bed Wars and such. It did good. I mean, I don't think he does as much anymore as he used to. And then, for an example, on the Hunger Games side, we'd use Beijing Canadian. Which, you know, that made their career. And it was at the prime of its time. So, why did Hunger Games die out, but Bed Wars didn't? Now, my personal opinion on this is two reasons. Now, there's Hunger Games servers back in the day that weren't pay to win, they weren't play to win, they were just Hunger Games. You'd drop in, you wouldn't get kits, you know, you wouldn't have kill effects, and a bunch of other stuff. It'd just be 100%, you know, by chance of chest and luck and PvP skills. It wasn't anything else. It wasn't play to win, it was pay to win, you know. So, going today's, there isn't as much Hunger Games servers as there used to be because Hunger Games isn't as popular, of course. So, why people don't do Hunger Games servers is people just don't want to play it. And why I say that is that a lot of servers are play to win. I know that's kind of weird. Some people be like, that makes no sense. But, or some people might be like, isn't that how it's supposed to be? Well, with Hunger Games, it's a mini game. It's not a long-term game. So you drop in, and you are supposed to find your stuff. You know, you got 24 people. You drop in. You got I think it's cornucopia at the center, and it's got a bunch of loot. You know, swords and food and stuff. And that's what you're supposed to go grab. Yet people usually have kits, and they're just way overpowered, and they can already kill everyone. So that's affected a lot of why Hunger Games is kind of small today, because, like, I join Hunger Games, for say, on Hypixel, and I don't enjoy it. It's not that fun. I instantly die, you know. It's kind of sucks, to be honest. There's a reason why it's not as big as it used to be. It's not like there's no reason. Now, some of you guys be like, well, what happened to the other servers? You know, Hypixel isn't every single Minecraft server, and Hunger Games was really big back in the day. Now, that is true, but I also have to play this to another factor of, you know, YouTubers aging out, and just the community together aging. So, as it is, like, for example, I'm going to use Beijing Canadian, because he was really big, known for his Hunger Games back in the day. And it was just, everybody played him. Everybody played on the server that he played on, and then when it all came together and YouTubers like this stopped recording and such with Hunger Games, it just died out, you know. The big trend behind it was, you know, YouTubers and Hunger Games, and it was really big. And, you know, Bed Wars, for say, there's so many people doing it that I feel like the fact is that when Hunger Games was so big, there wasn't that many people recording. I mean, there's still a lot, but it was a lot of people attentioned on the bigger ones, so they got, like, so much attention. That's kind of complicated, but what I mean by that, for example, is that Beijing Canadian, and I use him because he's, like, the classic Hunger Games guy, but, you know, he got a lot of attention, tons of attention. People that start out now on, for say, Bed Wars, they don't get that much attention. They get known for Bed Wars and being a good player, but it's not like back then where you got so much attention. the attention spread out. So when all the attention was directed on one person, and then that person quits, you're going to have a lot of people. It's like a chain reaction, per se. The chain reaction goes through, and it makes everybody else want to quit. And then if they come back, later on, the people want to come back, and then they go try to play Hunger Games, and they get destroyed by somebody who's got this crazy kit that's been upgraded 20 times. And I know that's not on Hunger Games, all Hunger Games servers. That's on Hypixel, but I'm just speaking for Hypixel because that's the place where I play Hunger Games on. I mean, I know I play Hunger Games a little bit on Mineplex too, but Mineplex is a little bit of a different case. I actually kind of enjoy their system more. And honestly, I'd go down to say that Hypixel Hunger Games is one of the worst developed pre-made games. So for example, you got hide and seek and stuff that like all games that every big mini game server should have. I think Hypixel's done the worst out of a lot of their other stuff comparing wise. But honestly, I don't think it's going to get any better. I don't think it will. And I think Hunger Games is here to stay. But it's not going to be bigger. Is Bed Wars going to get to this stage someday? It's a possibility. But unless a big YouTuber starts making Hunger Games content again, or, number 2, Minecraft Mondays helps it out a little bit. I feel like it did boost it quite a bit. Because, I mean, right now, let me check. There's only 239 people on Hypixel Hunger Games. Now, you want to know what's on Bed Wars? 16,000 people. That is wow. That's a lot. I mean, it's lost its popularity. So, I think it will gain some attraction back when Minecraft Mondays comes back, hopefully. But there's going to be drama over that anyways, so I don't know. It might not, but I hope so. Anyways, guys, that'll be all. And it's been my kind of rant about how I think Hunger Games has kind of just lost its popularity in whole, and it's kind of not that fun of a game anymore because tryhards and people with these upgraded kits and stuff. But anyways, dudes, that'll be all. See you guys next time. Peace out.